If you're looking to up your Jamie game, you're in the right place. I'll show you some clips of top Jamies like Naruo and Kazunoko, and we'll go into the combos and meaty setups they use, plus some added command grab options. On to the first clip. So to do that specific combo, it's H kick, OD palm, drive rush, H punch again after the drive rush. During the cancel of the first 2 hits, you go into the Bakkai. Which you would think that's a safe jump, but it's not. Based on the frame data, it's only 40. It's not the golden 42 number. That is not a safe jump. A regular Bakkai that hits would be a safe jump at 42. But in this case, doing the H punch into the Bakkai is not a safe jump, so do not try to jump against people. Alright, do not. In this case, instead, he does Tensei into a meaty crouching medium punch. Like this. Like that. So that would be a meaty crouching medium punch. But as you can see, AngryBird could tell, and he did a DP, so it beat out his meaty. I will show you in case you would like some proof. If he woke up with a crouching medium punch from this, or not crouching medium, what? Crouching light punch like this, you would get that counter hit. Also, you could get a command grab from that. If you're on the 3rd drink or higher, it's 7 if you do the Tensei immediately. As for the second clip, he does an OD dive, drive rush Tensei, jump medium punch, dive, and then a dash. And from that part, the dash can be a throw or strike situation. He, instead of doing anything, he just blocked. I can show you what he did in action. I just learned like yesterday from Caution that the instant dive is you have to do quarter circle back and then hold up forward and then the kick. See, I didn't know you could do it that way, but you can also like misinput a lot. It is good to know because I used to do it this way, jump forward, kick regular, you know. It does take more time. You have a higher peak. You could delay it, which is good too, but the instant one is pretty handy. I chose this specifically because of the Super Art 2 cancel to make his Bakkai safe. Did make him safe for the projectile, but it is definitely not safe on block. But if you do happen to have that blocked, you can go into Super Art 2. You're +7. Right after that. In that case, Naruo decided to back off and block. You are +7. Really like this idea of using the OD Bakkai into the Super Art 2. Assume they miss a DP or something. You could do medium punch, crouching heavy, OD Bakkai. After that, you do the Super Art 2, and then you can extend that even more. The thing that I just did is Super Art 2, right? You get the crouching heavy, drive rush, forward heavy kick, and then the headbutt combo into the palm. And then you can also do the level 1 by using OD palm in the corner. Even from like, if you're like here in mid-screen, you definitely need the corner, but it is possible. Gives you 5,085. It's not bad. You could probably get more damage out of just doing a Super Art 3. But this is a pretty darn cool combo for a Super Art 2 +1. In this clip, it's Kazunoko's Jamie versus YHC Mochi's Dhalsim. I chose this part of the clip because I thought it was really cool how he used the Super Art 2 instantly into the light kick into the free flow. He did medium kick into OD palm, and from OD palm he goes into Super Art 2. And then drive rush light kick into free flow. Like, dude, how cool is that? After the OD palm into Super R2, you can pretty much use any button afterwards, like drive rush medium kick, drive rush light kick. You can use anything, really. There are several conversions that you can't really do much afterwards. Light punch, because it just whiffs. The falling star kick, which is the forward medium. You could do some type of setup with that in terms of the frame data, but like, I'm not messing with that right now. And also the forward H kick. You can get the hit, but you can't get the headbutt, so it's kind of like not much you can do from that. Crouching light kick is a bit hard, but you can use that to get a command grab setup. You have 3 options here. You could do crouching light kick, or medium punch into H punch immediately after, so the first 2 hits only, actually no, rather the last hit comes out. A dash, and then a light kick frame kill in order to get 7 frames, which you can use to get the command grab. If you start the kick into OD palm from here, it will work with the light kick and medium punch. When they're around this line, using the medium punch or light kick will not work because the opponent will be against the corner, and then that will make your first 2 hits of the H punch hit, so it does not work in that case. In terms of the crouching light kick though, by the time that they're around this line, you would be best using the crouching light kick. There comes a point where it does not work anymore, so I will test that out. Ooh, so wait, that still works. Oh, damn. Okay, so even if they're around the middle of this line, you could still use light kick. I don't know about medium punch though. Yeah, the medium punch will not work at this point. So around this area, you could still do a light kick, you can still do a crouching light kick, but you cannot do a medium punch at this point. Once they get past this point here, it will not work. So when they're already like pretty close to the corner like this, it will not work. So basically when you know your opponent is where around, like when the game starts, that is the perfect area to be doing that command setup. It still works around here, but anytime it's behind this line, this one where the tip of my foot is at right now, it is not a setup to use there. Just go for another combo instead, like the previous, where you do H punch into the light Bakkai, or something like that. In terms of options to go for damage, you could do crouching H punch into free flow or Bakkai. You could do heavy palm. You could also do Bakkai, heavy Bakkai. Oh, heavy arrow kick, and then heavy Bakkai as well, which I was trying to show you. If you want to spend your meter, depending on how many resources you want to pour out, if you don't want to pour out too much of your drive gauge, you could do crouching H punch straight into Super Art 1. 3748. You could also do back hard punch target combo into Super Art 1, which does more damage than this. 3868. I think that's the highest you can get without spending all your drive gauge. If you are willing to spend your gauge, you can use the OD palm into Super Art 1 in the corner. That will use up 5 of your bars. When you drive rush crouching heavy into the OD palm, you have to be careful with it because you will just go straight under him if you don't delay it enough. Like that. Otherwise, you're just gonna do this. Go straight under him. So be careful with that. Delay the crouching heavy if you want to go for that. Some things don't mix. Like H kick cannot go into heavy palm. You would have to use medium palm. For the most part, most buttons go together. You just have to lab it in case there are some other things that maybe you aren't prepared for or whatever. There's probably more other ways you can go, but that's what I've found so far. Basically what he does is a crouching light punch, standing light kick, crouching light punch into target combo. It's pretty cool. And then he does a light palm. Then he does a Meaty. You can do a crouching light punch as a frame kill after a light palm. Actually, technically after every single palm, light, medium, or heavy. And then a Meaty medium punch. Do a medium crouching medium punch as well. This crouching light punch frame kill only works with Super Art 2 or level 4 because it does the double palm. That's what I was referring to the entire time, but I was just saying palm. I meant to say double palm. Using one palm is 39 frames. If you do the double palm, it's 20 frames. So that's why the crouching light punch will work on the double palm, but not the regular palm like this. What you can do is just like the first example with Naruo, he does a Tensei kick into a Meaty medium punch or crouching medium punch. Light, medium, or heavy gives you the same 39 frames. So all of them you can use a Tensei kick into a Meaty medium punch. For example, he would be hit with that. He did the double Meaty. He went for it again, but then Mochi perfect parried because he knew. It looked like that man was not stopping. In this case, like if you're maybe not very comfortable with getting the medium punch in, because it is a little hard sometimes, you could go for the crouching medium punch, light kick into free flow or something. But yeah, after this, you cannot do this. I used to do that a lot. I still do it a lot. Don't be like me and hit medium punch, because crouching medium punch, hit a medium punch will never work. And if you're like me, you will be stuck doing the same thing over and over again and not getting the full possible combo. I really love watching people play him. Me, myself, I'm not that good, but that's why we learn, right? That's why we learn. But yeah, thank you for watching and I hope to see you guys next time.